When he wakes up, the honey is gone. He follows a trail of crumbs, and suddenly, they're face to face. Both of them jump. Thimbletack vanishes immediately. But when Jared holds out another cookie, Thimbletack can't resist. He slowly creeps back and starts eating. Jared takes the chance to ask Thimbletack about the field guide. Thimbletack sees that the book he's guarded for years has been found and opened. He snaps. He blows up into a giant green monster, screaming like crazy. Jared shoves more honey at him. That does the trick. Thimbletack calms down. Then he warns Jared, the field guide must never leave the mushroom circle. Jared follows his gaze out the window and watches Simon randomly wipe out of nowhere. Thimbletack tosses him a seeing stone. Jared looks through the hole and sees a bunch of goblins dragging Simon away. Jared ignores Thimbletack's warnings, grabs the field guide, and takes off into the woods. Following the trail, Jared finds a campfire in the middle of the forest. Goblins are dancing around it like they're doing some kind of ritual. Simon is locked in a cage made of branches. Jared's about to make his move when something stops him. A little bird walks into a trap nearby and gets swallowed whole by something invisible. Jared grabs the seeing stone. There's a fat hobgoblin locked in that cage. His name is Hogsqueal. Hogsqueal has a serious grudge against Mulgarath. He wants to team up with Jared. To seal the deal, Hogsqueal spits a huge glob of saliva right in Jared's face. Jared wipes it off, completely disgusted. But suddenly, he can see magical creatures without the seeing stone. Meanwhile, Simon is freaking out in his cage. He has no idea what's happening. All he can see is some meat spinning weirdly over the fire. Jared pulls out a knife to cut the rope, but Hogsqueal yanks him back, just in time. Simon's cage gets lowered slowly to the ground. Dead leaves start spinning nearby. A frail old man appears out of nowhere. Looks totally harmless. But Hogsqueal warns Jared immediately. What he's seeing isn't real. That's exactly what Mulgarath wants him to see. Then, a bird flies by, and Hogsqueal loses it completely, chasing after it, leaving Jared alone with the goblins and Mulgarath. Mulgarath searches Simon but can't find the field guide. All he finds is a family photo. He realizes they grabbed the wrong kid, so Mulgarath pretends to let Simon go, to retrieve the book. The second Simon walks away, Mulgarath orders his goblins to wipe out the entire Grace family. Jared hears everything from behind a tree. He bursts out and runs to Simon. The two brothers are almost inside the mushroom circle when a goblin tackles Simon to the ground and sinks its teeth into his leg. Jared spins around and pulls Simon free. Before they can even catch their breath, they spot Mallory casually strolling toward them from outside the circle. They scream at her to run. Mallory is about to tell them they're being dramatic when something invisible grabs her hand and won't let go. Claw marks start appearing on her skin. Mallory figures it out fast. She starts swinging wildly at the air and actually hits something. Jared reacts instantly. He hurls the seeing stone to Mallory. She looks through it and freezes. She's completely surrounded by dozens of goblins. Lucky for her, Mallory is a fencing champ. None of these little monsters can get close. Jared pulls her into the circle. They help the injured Simon back inside the house. After patching him up, they climb to the roof. What they see makes their stomachs drop. Goblins everywhere, swarming around Spiderwick Estate like a flood. Mallory hears they want the field guide and suggests just giving it to them. Then Thimbletack shows up again. He's dead serious. The field guide cannot fall into Mulgarath's hands. If it does, both the magical world and the human world are finished. Simon suddenly gets an idea. Why not just burn the book? Thimbletack shuts that down immediately. The field guide is protected by magic. Normal fire can't touch it. Everyone's stuck. Then Jared remembers Lucinda Spiderwick is Arthur's daughter. She has to know the secrets of the field guide. But Spiderwick Estate is crawling with goblins. There's no way out. So Jared locks the field guide in the box, hands the only key to Thimbletack. The injured Simon heads to the front yard and starts shouting to draw the goblins' attention, covering for Jared and Mallory as they slip into a hidden tunnel in the shed. But the goblins sense something's off. They can smell the field guide right through the dirt. Because Jared lied to Thimbletack, he snuck the book out with him. And now, both he and Mallory are completely exposed. Redcap, the goblin leader, sends a mole troll after them immediately. The mole troll is fast, really fast. It closes in on Jared and Mallory after they've already been running forever. Dirt keeps raining down from the tunnel ceiling above them. The whole thing could collapse any second. They bail out of the tunnel early, but the mole troll bursts right out behind them. It blows the hatch cover sky high before they can even close it. Then, out of nowhere, a passing truck slams straight into the mole troll. Jared and Mallory are safe. They take off running toward the mental institution and find Lucinda Spiderwick, a great aunt they've never met, for the